shootout to play the same team on a back-to-back night in a home rink and to come out with a result. Just talk a little bit about the play from your guys tonight.
Well, we were real happy with our game, especially the first period. I think we set the tone and the tempo of the game, and we really thought skated them hard and played them really smart in the first period. And obviously we got some good results. So I thought that was a good starting point. And you know, I thought last night it was a bit up and down our game, and we talked about playing a full 60 minutes. And other than a couple breakdowns, but hockey's so fast, there's always going to be mistakes and breakdowns that we really limited them to not a lot of great scoring chances. And when we did, Robin was strong back there.
How difficult is it to play someone back-to-back nights? I mean, obviously you've just seen them, you know what they have, so to pick anything up or to play a little different in the second night, how difficult is that?
I think it's good, actually. It's good because in hockey, you don't see a lot of it until the playoffs, and you got to be ready for the playoffs. So not that we're looking that far ahead, but it's a good testing point as you go through the season when you play a team twice in a row, and we've done it now twice with Wilkes-Barre and now Rochester. So I think that that helps us, especially if the first game wasn't your total best, that you can come out and rebound that next night or 2 nights later. And I think that was a real good showing by us tonight of the kind of character that this team is building for the year.
And what did you say to your guys last night to get them to bounce back tonight? And what does tonight's win say about the team?
Well, we talked about after the game real quick, just so we'd get on the bus and get home and get our rest, that we're not satisfied with the results. We weren't great at the beginning of the game, but we bounced back and we blew a lead, and then we just didn't get it done in the overtime and shootout. So I said that game is a learning point. We'll learn from it, but we're not going to live with it. Meaning the next game is more important than the one that you just played. So I thought they did that, and they obviously knew who they were playing from last night, and they were ready for them tonight, and I thought they showed their best tonight. It was a great way to end before a couple-day break here over the holidays.
You've talked about how strong your team is, how strong the team is on the penalty kill, and tonight on the power play you guys got it done. I believe 3 of the 5 goals were with a man advantage, so talk a little bit about your power play.
I think that's been steadily improving, and the last month has been really supportive of our goal production, and our penalty killing has just been great all year. Our goaltenders have been great. Our defense are blocking shots. Our forwards are blocking shots, and they really stick to their roots on our forecheck, and in our D zone we do a great job. Steve Sterling does a great job of preparing him every game, and we talk about it in between periods and make adjustments. And they're smart players, and they not only do a good job penalty killing, but we've shown some offensive production from that as well, which always puts another team on guard, and that's great to have.
Yeah, Coach, I thought one thing that was very impressive tonight was even though you gave up 36 shots as a team, most of those shots were from outside the dots. A lot of times, even if defensemen took shots, the shots were either blocked or altered. What can you say about just the team effort overall and the total commitment to defense?
Well, that's pretty much been there all year, but tonight it was a consistent 60 minutes of doing it. I'm sure it's frustrating from another team, and they have some really good offensive players, and they look like they were a little bit frustrated. And I think when you can do that to a team, that's perfect for your game plan. You got the other team frustrated, you're skating well, you're checking well, and you have the puck more, because when you block the shots, we usually get the rebounds off that and go the other way. So the other team's back checking again. So it's very frustrating, and I thought it's something that, it's a sacrifice that not a lot of players will do, but our team have bought in, and they do it for each other, and they seem to have a real good bond here, and they want to do it for each other.
One thing I really thought was impressive, and has been for most of the year, Corey Cowick is an underrated player, I think, in a lot of ways. He's not a great offensive player. He has some punch, but always seems to block a shot on the penalty kill, always seems to get in the way, no regard for his body.
Well, I think what he does is he sacrifices it for the team, and that's his role. He's a hard-nosed player that when he has a chance to play in the special teams, he doesn't want to lose that opportunity, and he does whatever he can to help the team. And tonight was just another example of that. So it's a lot of hard work and sacrifice in special teams. You have skill in the power play, but they have to outwork the other team because they're doing the same thing as your penalty kill. And our penalty kill has been just great from the start of the season right now. So if we can continue to build on that and use it to an advantage, that takes a little bit out of the other team's sails when you can't score in the power play. And now that our power play is moving the puck a little better and scoring some goals, our special teams are really doing a great job winning us games right now.
seems like every game against Syracuse is a big game, but this one especially so. Christmas is the day before. How do you guys go about preparing for a big game like that with the holiday the day before?
Well, I think we can't put too much into it that it's a hard game for us because it's the same for Syracuse, and we got the home game, so that's it should be our advantage. So we just got to make sure we're prepared. These guys are professionals. We just talked about it. We told them to enjoy their families, enjoy their holiday for 2 days. It's not a long time, 2.5 days, I guess. And but they have to be ready and prepared to come back. So everybody's traveling and visiting and enjoying this time of year, and they should, and they've deserved it. So we just hope we come back, and we talked about having the same mindset. The job's not done. We're only near halfway, and we want to be moving forward and have that killer instinct to continue to have our same success.
As far as Christmas, what's on your wish list this year?
I'm really proud of the guys, and I wish them continued success. The coaches just try and give them a bit of guidance, but they're the guys that do all the work, and they should get all the credit. And we just want to. They've done such a great job listening to us and trying to use their talents in the best way, and they seem to really enjoy each other. So it's a joy to coach them and a privilege that we just want to wish them the continued success.